It is one toasty morning here in the Gold Coast in Queensland. But to the point of this video, I was chatting to a potential client this morning, and it may not look like I actually have a finance business because I'm generally always in my gym gear because I do these videos nice and early, but I promise you, I do own shirts and I do have a team and we do help people and take this work very seriously. Back to the story. Chatting to a potential client this morning and thinking about why just about everyone can build wealth, have greater prosperity, greater health, greater wealth, and all that good stuff. Just about everybody, not everyone, there are a handful that have got mental health challenges and things that are beyond their control. But most people have the ability to make their life better. And we work here in the space of mastering money, investing, building personal wealth, and what comes with that is personal health and mental health and all that good stuff. And this is the one thing I've seen amongst many, but the most prevalent thing that I realized and was reminded of this morning and wanted to share this with you. If this helps motivate you that you're normal and it's okay, but what you can do to step forward and go towards whatever it is that you're wanting to create in personal wealth, prosperity, all that good stuff. And it's this: the struggling and the people that stay struggling versus the people that build greater wealth, prosperity, financially, emotionally, all that good stuff, do the things that the struggling find every reason not to do. And I was reminded of this morning because I've got clients at the moment. They both work shift work. They've both got long hours at their work. They've got kids. They've got all that stuff going on. But they meet with me on Saturdays and we go through what we're working on. They're buying a property with their self-managed super fund and they're doing all of that while they've got life going on. Whereas I've got other people that I'm talking to, and while the stories can seem so logical and so true and real, that the reason they can't do things right now is because they've got to find out what shift they're working on next week, and they've got to pick up their kids from down the coast, or they've got to make a time with their partner and then they'll get back. And I find these people don't ever do anything. They don't start. Versus the others that have got all that going on and just start. So if you're in a space where you know there's things that you want to look at, that you want to do, that you want to achieve, you want to buy a property, you want to clean up your finances, you want to invest your super, whatever it is, and you find yourself telling yourself what seem like very true and real stories as to why you can't start yet, but it's getting to the point where you've got to do something or it's not going to change, because as the saying goes, until something changes, nothing changes. I want to remind you that it's human and normal, because it's really just fear. It's fear of the unknown. It's fear of what if and what might happen. What if you fail? What if you make the wrong decision? What if it's too hard? And it's uncomfortable. But remember this: like anything that you've learnt and done in the past that once seemed impossible and uncomfortable, for whatever reason, how and why you found the motivation to do it, you did it. And this is just the same. And you don't need to know all the answers. You just need to start. You just need to start while your brain is telling you every reason why you shouldn't, and it won't work, and you can't, and this isn't the right time. If you really want to improve your situation, if you really want to have more, leave a legacy, build wealth, take charge of your own finances instead of leaving it to other people who don't care, but you taking charge of your own, you can learn this, you can do all of this. And while me and my team, we're not perfect. We don't have all the answers. We know a lot of things, all gym shirts aside. We know a lot of things that can help make things better. Everyday people who can master their money, get on top of their cash flow, get out of debt, buy a home, buy an investment, build wealth, invest their super so they can have so much more come retirement. It's all possible, but we have to start. And that's the difference between the people that stay struggling and live in quiet desperation versus those who build greater wealth, build greater prosperity. They're no different. They're no different to the other group. They just start and do the things that their brain's telling them not to do, and they take one step and the next and they take the action. And as they take the action, things start to fall in place. But it's going to be uncomfortable. It's going to be a bit new and different. But if you want it bad enough as they do, that's what they do. They've got the same busy lives, they've got the same things going on, but they make the time, they do the things that they've got to do when they've got to do them so that they can do the things eventually that they want to do when they want to do them, if that makes sense. If you want help, if you want to make things better, there's something in your mind that there's right now that you're listening to this, that's in your mind thinking, I've been putting it off, I want to do it, I've got to do it. Reach out. Let's have a chat and let's see what we can do. And that's all we need to do for now, is to take one step in the direction of something better for you and your family. That's what I wish for me, and that's what I wish for you. You have a wonderful day, and maybe we'll chat one day soon. I'll speak to you very soon. Have a wonderful day.